There are two kinds of saddles we have here. This one is called an English saddle. This is actually a jumping saddle. We're going to talk about what the difference in the English saddles are in a moment. But basically, the big difference between an English saddle and a Western saddle is the English saddle has the pommel here does not have a horn. The Western saddle has a horn, and this is for roping cattle, dragging things that cowboys would do on the ranch. And so that's the reason for the horn. And the English saddle has, this is called the flap, and it has usually metal stirrups. And the Western saddle, this is called the fender, and that's to protect your leg from the horse. And that's also the same with the flap. And then a Western saddle, the stirrups are usually leather covered wood. They can be metal, they can be just plain wood, but that's a difference in the saddle. The English saddle is very streamlined and light because they use this type of saddle for jumping and for riding across country. And so you want a light saddle that helps you ride the horse but is not too heavy for the horse. An English saddle generally weighs quite a bit less than a Western saddle. This saddle is actually light for a Western saddle. It's 22 pounds. Some Western saddles with a lot of leather on them, and a wooden tree can weigh as much as 50 and 60 pounds. And the Western saddle has more area that sits on the horse. This is called the skirt. And the tree, which is the hard part that's underneath the saddle, goes all the way back to here. And it's much larger than the tree in an English saddle. So the pounds per square inch on an English saddle is about 15, and the pounds per square inch on a Western saddle is about 8. So the English saddle can be quite a bit heavier just because the area of the surface is more minimal as far as the weight on the horse. People that trail ride, work on a ranch, just pleasure ride. A lot of people like the security of a Western saddle because of the higher cantle. This is called the cantle. And they just like the security of it. And the English saddle, people like it because you feel the horse more. It sits down around the horse more, and you can feel more what the horse is doing underneath you. And it's really personal preference. Depends on what you are doing with your horses as far as what you want to do. So those are the two basic types.